Yeah, hello friends, this is Alan Josh and I welcome you to the live update session on the LearnUp TV. Now on this session, I often share tips and contents that are very valuable for success in life and especially in personal development. Now I began a series of posts in the last couple of videos where I began sharing a series I titled Positioning Yourself for a Meaningful Life of Impact. Positioning yourself for a meaningful life of impact. God has proposed you for a beautiful, meaningful life of impacting the world that we live in. And there are principles that will certainly guarantee these outputs. Okay, so I shared in the first post on being proactive, and then I talked about the necessity of finding your place. Now in this particular video, I'll be sharing a particular concept which I learned many years back and I've observed again and again in my own personal life and lives of people who have achieved great success in different fields. It's a pattern and it works 100% of the time. It is a concept of modeling. Now this concept says if you would do the same thing another person has done, you would achieve exactly the same results. Now why I have reservations regarding this, if you watched the previous video, if you haven't, check the description section of this video, the link should be there so you can watch there. Okay, so I have reservation regarding this particular concept, okay, that if you do exactly the same things, you achieve the same result. It's not always so. Now in the words of scriptures, the Bible says, he found, that was Solomon writing in Ecclesiastes, talking about how that he looks through the whole world and he found out that the fastest person doesn't always win the race. And the smartest or wisest person isn't always the richest. Time and chance happens to them all. So apart from all the principles of success that we apply, there is a place for time and chance happening to different people. So it doesn't always happen such that the person that has the most money or the fastest person, or the person that wins the race because you're always the fastest. It doesn't always happen like that. Time and chance is a crucial factor in this whole mix. Another thing is personality. Different personality colors the kind of outputs that we get in life. So these are some of the limitations. But you don't want to, because of these limitations, throw away the baby with the bath water. Okay, it's still a concept that is very relevant in our days. Finding out the various activities somebody that has the desirable results you see has, and applying these principles. Now I shared earlier that there is a place of God's sovereignty in determining your outcomes in life. You won't always become everything in life. God has a sovereign desire regarding what he wants you to become. And meanwhile, you may see that different people talk about personal development in different ways. Personally, I'm of the opinion that to become your best, you must find out God's plan and purpose for your life. And that's why I often discuss along that line. So, having understood the fact that there is such thing as a unique plan and purpose of God for your life, you should also understand as a young person that no matter where you're going, there are people who are treading on similar paths. So you want to find people who are treading on similar paths that you have gone. Okay, you might want to go into any kind of business. There are different people with different business plans. Richard Branson, for example, has a different business plan from Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos. While Bill Gates may be a focused entrepreneur right from scratch, you see Richard Branson, he has always been a serious entrepreneur doing, producing different brands here and there, and they get different results. Nevertheless, they are both successful. So depending on the model or the kind of outputs you want out of your personal life, you want to search out a person or a few people who have the same or similar results as to what you are aspiring towards, and then apply the different things, take note of the details of their life and apply the things that you find out in a customized way. And three key areas you want to look into when you study people who achieve similar results as similar result to what you're aspiring towards. Three key areas. Find out what's their drive. What was their drive when they set out? Young people have different drives, but if these drives are not genuine, they might not produce the best results like you want. So you want to find out what the drives of these people. You want to find out what are their sources of inspiration. Inspiration are a crucial part of life. No one succeeds without a constant source of inspiration. So you want to find out what are these people's sources of inspiration. And then you want to find out what are their daily routine. Every successful person in any field has a daily routine that promotes consistency. A set of events in a very definite sequence as to right from when they wake up until the end of the day. What are the set of activities in a particular sequence that they have chosen to discipline themselves, to apply themselves towards, whether or not they feel like it. These are their daily routines, and you want to find out. Now, some people have been so generous as to share in this their inner life with us in books and in many materials, and we will do well to go ahead and search out their books, their materials. Go ahead online, search out interviews, okay, done about these people, and you're likely to come across this content. And in some cases, you might not have enough information from these materials, and that's where the place of mentorship comes into play. If you are chance, or if you are fortunate to be able to get into a close contact with a person and get closer to the person in a mentorship relationship, that will often be the best. But sometimes you don't get to have such opportunity. And what do you do in such a case? Go ahead, search out materials that they have produced, search out interviews, and this will do you well. Now, that is what I want to share basically in this video. However, there is one more thing I don't want young people like myself to make a mistake of doing. It's a very common trap. Young people like us, we have this gifting from God of being able to visualize. We can visualize many things, and a lot of times we use it to our disadvantage. We abuse it. We visualize incredible things, a lot of times fantastic things that just cannot be achieved. A young person needs to understand that you can't be a combination of Cristiano Ronaldo, Elon Musk, and Pastor W.F. Kumuyi. For example, it doesn't happen. It doesn't work. A young person has to realize, if you're a lady, you can't be a combination of Chimamanda Adichie, Oprah Winfrey, or Conjoy Wheeler, and Catherine Coleman. No, it takes a whole lifetime to become each and every one of these people. To become an Elon Musk takes a whole lifetime. To become a Pastor W.F. Kumuyi or a Kenneth E. Hagin takes a whole lifetime. To become an Oprah Winfrey takes a whole lifetime. And there are many reasons why you don't want to aspire to be a combination of these people. But one of the reasons which I want you to take note in this channel is it takes a whole lifetime to become each and every one of these people. So in a single lifetime, it's practically impossible to be a combination of them. It is practically impossible to be Jeff Bezos at a stage in your life, and then after you're done, you then go ahead to become a Pastor Kumuyi or Kenneth E. Hagin or Pastor E. Adeboye, and then after a point in time, you go ahead to become a Cristiano Ronaldo. It doesn't work like that. You can't be a combination of them all. Find your place and stay in there. Now, these principles of success, they can be applied in different ways by different people. You can peep through the window, check some other people in different fields, so you can find some more convictions in these principles of success, and then you can go ahead to apply in your own life. But don't make the mistake of aspiring to become a combination of all of them. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't just work. So find your place, and I'm going to share more tips on how to find your place and stay in there. But for now, stick with what I have told you, and I believe that you have been helped and blessed by the things that I shared in this clip. If you like the contents in this video, please hit the like button to help promote this video, this channel, and then hit the notification button so you don't miss out on other valuable contents that will be shared on this channel. And if you're new still, hit the subscribe button and let's ride together. Once again, my name is Allen Josh, and I'm going to be right back shortly. Have a great time.